Good morning and welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot with a little bit of astrology. This one is for Tuesday, August 8th, and at 5 a.m. Pacific we have the moon in a sandwich in between Jupiter and Uranus. That didn't sound good. The moon is in the middle, vibing off of expansive Jupiter that wants to help you wants to help you heal your body, wants to help you heal your value system so that you're not looking outside for, caring about what the neighbors think. I'm sure you guys are probably all over that. But then when it comes to Uranus, there could be something surprising as the moon moves closer and closer, every hour towards Uranus. There could be some new intuition that comes through that's like, oh, yeah, I could do that. I didn't think of that. As maybe some new way to make money or to bring in some peace or anything else you're working on. Now, with the moon and Jupiter opposing the sun exactly, or not opposing, squaring the sun, we are going to have to be careful about, overeating. It'd be a great day for a massage if you can. That would be a nice way to indulge yourself. That would be very, very helpful. And you can see that Uranus is also squaring Venus, so there could be some changes that come through as to, when Venus is retrograde, we are literally reevaluating what we want to give our heart and soul to. How do we want to spend our days when when there are only so many hours in a day. Okay. So far with the cards, we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this could be careful about going into debt. That's especially true with Venus retrograde. I think it goes direct on the 3rd, September 3rd. But then again, there are all those darn Labor Day sales going on. So if there's some big purchase that you need to make, that it might be that this is the perfect time, but just be very careful, that make sure you're getting what you want. So anyway, this is our only reversal. With the Nine of Pentacles, sometimes going into debt. Sometimes it has to do with working too hard. This can be our workaholic card. It can also be a card of someone's jealous of what you have, and they are taking that information and sharing it with someone else. But she, being the Queen of Wands as she is, would say, oh, come on, don't be petty, right? On another level, if this doesn't have anything to do with people, just because we have a Knight of Pentacles here, just because we have a court card doesn't mean it has to be a person. But it can be. So if it's not a person, this would have to do with the Nine of Pentacles reverse would have to do with workaholism, reckless spending. You have to be careful. Could also be working your way out of being dependent on someone else. This could be a mom or a grandmom. And what's happening is you're working hard. You're just plodding forward one step at a time. Just keep plodding away at it every day, because every day you'll get to that place where you want to be, where you have your self-confidence and you have the world mirroring back to you all the bright love and truth and beauty that you are. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles, of course, is just working, stepping forward. Some people like to joke that it's not moving at all, but horses don't like standing for too long, and this, there'll be movement, believe me. But we could say you don't want to get stuck in dependency on someone else. You don't want to get stuck in jealousy over someone else, because it's just a waste of energy, and it's really just a time to face our own insecurities when those feelings come up. Now, another tricky thing this could have to do with is somebody with a very mercenary type of, usury type of intention is deceiving. There could be some deception. And it might not be this has anything to do with you, but you witness it happening to someone else, and you're like, oh, maybe I should say something. Because this card, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, can represent deception about money or resources. And if this is a person, this Knight of Pentacles, it could be he wants to take it and move on and, make himself feel better. Or take it, it could be somebody saying, I need to borrow this money to pay my rent or whatever. And instead they go and give it to this woman that they're wanting to court. And it doesn't have anything to do with that. It could be something tricky like that. Yeah. Okay, but on another level, with the Nine of Pentacles, I really feel like for a lot of us, it has to do with being careful to not overwork. Make sure we give ourselves play time and garden time and being outdoors time, or at least if you can't get out for any reason, at least being able to gaze out at the window and appreciate all the beauty of nature, even the little snails. And unless they're eating up your garden, then that's a problem. But in doing that every day as part of your work, let your work be filled with, maybe you get up every 20 minutes and look out the window. Maybe you're not going to sit in front of your computer for hours on end without getting up and taking care of yourself. Of course, if you drink enough water, that takes care of it, because you're always having to get up. And it's like water in, water out, right? But with the Queen of Wands here, she's everything to do with being very passionate and independent. Somebody who's really extroverted, outgoing, and and maybe you're introverted, because I am. But if there's that optimistic outlook, towards life, and you're very connected to your intuition. That's why we have the black kitty here, and you can see the symbols of life in the in the bright yellow, but also in the sunflowers, right? And she is water and fire. That's where I'm getting the passion. It's like very steamy kind of energy. So. This is really nice to have this card come through, because on a personal level, as long as you don't overdo and overwork, and you give yourself that time, to be in nature and take care of your body, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles is all about taking care of your everything. And then just keep working as much, little bits, but still take time to enjoy the flowers of life. That's what I'm getting there. And that will serve you best. All of us. We all have to do that. We live and learn, right? Okay. Take good care. I hope it's a wonderful day. And I always appreciate you letting me know how you're doing. Okay. Bye.